I'm on the job traveling this next day or two, and this is how I've got my Longyi anchor set up on the motel hinge, on the door in the motel, and just a standard motel room. Here's how we'll set up the anchor. Longyi rope. Halfway point's already at the end the way I coil it up. Just pull the loose ends and they come out. So we'll take the halfway point, put it through the carabiner, pull the loops through, adjust it. That's called a girth hitch. Set here, and we'll stretch it back, and let's see how this might give you an idea of how this works over here. Stand by. I just move that little side table out of the way, and it'll give me a little bit of room to work with back here. So let's see how this even sets up. So the rope's too long. We'll adjust that with wraps. Let's see how the length is on the handles, loops, and this right one is too long, so I'll adjust it here. Make the left one a little bit longer. That's probably close to right. And that's a whole lot better. So, hands in. Take a few wraps. 3 on each, 4. And let's see what we get. I need that one the most because some kind of a strain I didn't even feel happen yesterday got my attention at the end of a long, busy day loading x-ray equipment, unloading x-ray equipment on this job, and those muscles were trying to spasm lower back at the end of the day. This one needs to be a little bit longer, and I really need to stretch them out right now. Let's try that again. That's better. Alright, so I don't have a lot of room, and we'll have to do the short version of these, close version. Face the anchor. As I walk back, rotate the shoulders, working towards the V. And lean out. And let's face away. fold. And left side. All right. Right side to the anchor. We'll start high and then go low. Look up at the anchor. Then we'll come medium to the hip level. And shoulder level, heart level. Neck over the head, and behind the back. A few wraps, and here's where we slowly drop, brace, and spine and a femur in the line towards the anchor. Fist down, support. Look up. And hand up. And lean it back. Switch. 1, 2. You can start with the brace if you want to. And then down. Brace on the earth. And switch. Left side. Towards the anchor. Start high, shift low, and hip waist level, shoulder, neck, over, right side pillow, and hammer lock. Brace in stance, look up, hip down, head up, and left hand brace to the earth, right hand up, and back, and switch, rotate, 2 wraps with the left, brace, and either brace right by the foot or over the foot. And look up and back. Recover. Last one is a squat. Hands will give us good support, slow and easy. This will be good for that lower back strain I was having by take the wind out of the sail, balance, by taking the left knee to the front, hip up and over, look back. Take the rotate the hips, put the right butt cheek behind the left foot on the ground, and roll the shoulders down and over. Stretch the lower back. And swap, right knee in front. Push up the hip and over. And left butt cheek behind the right foot. And we'll scratch the dog. Open the hips. And we'll stretch. Left foot out. Stretch your hamstrings. And recover. And right foot out. And recover. And that's a full short session of the Longyi. One way to wrap, secure the Longyi rope is put the hand loops together, hang them, make a few small, neat coils, probably about 3 on this one. It's a long rope. And then go back to the hand loops, wrap near the left hand, near the loops, one time cross the original wrap, and then start wrapping from that, cross back over, that locks it in, and wrap towards the right. I go over and over. I leave enough on the end for a good bite. I pull the loop slowly and find out which two are moving so I can identify the loop for the next operation. Is where I take the remaining right end, put a small bite through that loop that moved, and then when I pull the handles, the loops, it tightens up on that bite and it makes a lock that when the time comes to use the rope, all I have to do is find the loose ends. Normally I make this longer, and when I just pull the loose ends later, everything falls apart. It's easy, ready to use. So we'll do it one more time. I'll make the coils a little bit tighter this time, maybe 1, or leave more to wrap with. 2, you want to have at least 2 to 3 times longer than the coil so you've got something to wrap with. And when I wrap, 1, lock it, cross it, lock it, and then start wrapping down. Keep it snug each time. This will be better this time. And you can just pass it through all of them, is a simple way to do it. Open it, take the bite, put it through the loops, and get that bite snug. I'm holding the bite snug. Now all I have to do is pull the hand loops and tighten around the temporary bite. So that's a quick release, locked in right here. And all I have to do now is find the loose ends, pull them out, and the whole thing falls apart. Ready to use.